Good morning, Paris. I've spent some time recently doing a bunch of specific side quests, some co-op missions, collecting the Master Phantom gear. As a result, I am now fancy. Super fancy, even. Definitely quite a fancy man. There is a tricolour cockade on my knee. I am wearing a masked ball mask. Don't even ask me about all of this gold thread and ribbons and so on, just feathers, you know. It's all pretty good. So, in this new fancy equipment, I'm going to attend to a long neglected task. You may want to skip some of this because it's tutorials again. The most fun thing. I've found how you are actually meant to access training. You go to the training room. Anyone who watched the earlier tutorial episode may have recognized this place. And he gives you a menu. Amazing. Alright, so these are all the skills that I've picked up after my first set of tutorials. Let's have a look at disguise. I've actually been using some of this stuff, but I've never done the tutorials for any of it, so I'm looking forward to learning. Education is fundamental. Press down to disguise yourself. Huh.
Excellent. You have a knack for this.
I look like that guy now. It's instructing me to use it a second time, but there's no one here. And indeed, when I press the button, it does not work. What if I go? Whoa! Oh, I failed the training course again. Oh, that's not good. Let's try it again. So, press down to disguise yourself. Done.
Excellent. You have a knack for this.
Now, what? Stay close to your target, it says. What target? Can't use eagle vision right now, so I can't see. I noticed that if I run, it breaks the disguise, so let's de-disguise. Ah, disguise yourself as a guard to trick them, so I had to actually de-disguise there. But how do you turn it off normally?
An excellent showing.
Alright, get tricked. Huh. Well, that was a little unclear. New objective. Go to destination without being detected. And indeed, that guy is not detecting me. Wonder how long it lasts. I better wait here for a second, see if it's about to wear off. I notice I'm flickering. Does that mean disguise is wearing off? Or does it just mean nothing at all? Ah, yes, it does mean that. Okay.
Barnaby. Good. Hey, Stefan. That technique should serve you well.
That is handy. That technique probably will serve me well. That one only cost a couple of creed points too. I mean, sync points. There are way too many kinds of points in this game.
Feel like a match.
Next we have Staggering Strike. I was using this against Balek just recently, so as you may have guessed, I already know how to use it. Nevertheless,
let's begin.
That's a staggering strike.
Bravo. Bravissimo.
Oh my god. Once again I failed the training mission, in this case because I knocked a guy out of the room. And that's just not alright.
Let's get to it. Can you break the peace?
So I guess I've got to actually back off here so I don't push him too far away. And
Excellent. You have a knack for this.
whoa, multiple people to strike. Am I allowed to defend myself here, or just stagger them?
Bravo. Bravissimo.
Yes, I am. Ugh. You'll notice that after someone is... Oh shit, I can't get out of the room. After someone's staggered, they are much easier to hit.
That technique should serve you well.
Look at my feather! There's a literal feather in my cap. This feather in my cap is a real feather in my cap. Next training.
I'm at your service.
Let's learn to strong attack. Oh, I wish I could ground execute, but I think that one requires sequence 9. I do have some, whatever kind of points it is, I have them saved up, but a lot of stuff is gated.
Let's begin.
Hold X for a strong attack. So you know the unblockable attacks that some enemies do? Sorry, unparryable, which you have to dodge? That's these. You're like, whoa!
Excellent. You have a knack for this.
It's pretty cool. Excellent. I have a knack for this.
Excellent. You have a knack for this.
Now to actually beat them. So strong attack is not actually that good a technique most of the time. It just doesn't do a lot of damage or anything. Like, it looks strong, but you notice that guy's health bar didn't, like, go down? What it does is, like, discombobulates them so that you can get other attacks through, but that only works on some kind of enemies, and these guys are an interesting counterexample. Wow, they have a lot of hit points. Okay, maybe the reason strong attack isn't doing much is just because they have so many hit points. Maybe it is in fact a effective technique. Surprisingly difficult fight for a tutorial. Maybe I really should be using strong attack or something. But not really, because it leaves you vulnerable because you can't parry. Strong attack is like, it's for when you're facing a single tough enemy or something and need to get through their defense. Which is exactly not what's happening here. What if I just do one now? It does do some damage, but you saw how then I couldn't actually parry in time, so I was still recovering from the strong attack. I'm glad most guards don't have this many hit points. It's good combat music in this game. Assassin's Creed 2 had better music than the entire rest of the series, but this one's getting pretty close. It's actually up there music-wise, maybe second best.
Well done. Keep practicing and you'll be unstoppable.
Thank you, training man who keeps vanishing. He's never actually in the room when I'm doing training. That was a strong attack. Next up...
Your skills are improving.
Double assassination. Now this is a useful one. I've actually had this and been using it for some time. I beelined for it. That's a double assassination.
You have a knack for this. Right this way.
Well, I mean, I am an assassin. Press X to double assassinate.
Attendez voir, attendez. Enlevez tout ça, c'est de la fiente.
They're suspicious of me.
Stuff! What's the hurry, friend?
This is not good. Oh, I see what I should have done. The question is how to do it now. I need to kind of reset them. Tell you what, I'll go and collect this treasure chest. It's interesting to me that... oh, fuck, I forgot about that. It's interesting to me, I was about to say, that even the tutorials take place in the regular city. Like, you can see items and collect them and so on and just do random stuff, and that's cool. But it is an extremely limited experience still because you can't go very far. Okay, this is what I should have done.
Where you going? Excellent. You've a knack for this.
That was quite violent. I think what I gotta do here is a blend. What the heck? His text is flying across my screen. Wait for the guards to move near each other. What the hell? Wow. The training failed because you didn't follow the instructions. Okay. I will wait for the guards to move next to each other. Look at that. That's the only time in the game that I've ever seen something like it. It looks like debug text or something. I'm guessing this is because other people made a similar mistake to me and were failing the tutorial a lot or something. So the thing is, I need to highlight them both in red, but this is finicky and fuck. Yeah, I have actually had this problem with double assassinations in normal play. In general, performing assassinations, like specific instant kills with the X button, is much more difficult in Unity than it is in the last couple of Assassin's Creed games. And that's for a couple of different reasons. But they're not both highlighted in red. Ah. Damn it.
Stop! Right bloody there!
One of the reasons is that these double assassinations can be quite finicky about people having to be right next to each other.
Wipe that bloody smoke off your face.
And like you can see, I'm actually failing this tutorial repeatedly. It claims it's because I didn't follow the instructions, but in fact, no opportunity is arising. Air assassinations too have a much shorter range than Assassin's Creed 3, 4 and Rogue. In general, your ability to get someone in your sort of implicit cursor, the yellow or red highlight, is greatly reduced. Mostly that's not bad, some of it is just like rebalancing the game, but at times it can feel like it is clunky. Nope, see, I had one of them highlighted in red and one in orange there, and it just isn't clear how to remedy that, how to select both of them at once, since you're not, you know, in control of selection here. It's implicit based on your location in the camera. Wait for the guards to move near each other. Usually it works better than this in actual play, though. Like, this is egregious. I can't get them both red. Oh, there we are. But that was incredibly finicky. Yeah, they could really use some iteration on this part of the gameplay. It used to work better. It had perhaps erred too far on the side of power. Like, you were becoming a kind of super death figure. But I don't want to lose the smoothness in exchange for challenge. Fuck. Oh, I thought I'd failed that time. I think you don't actually always need them to be both red. I think it's got some tolerance to it, and thus the game is lying to me here. Ah well. It's a very powerful technique, but a bit finicky.
I've some new foils, just...
Next up is roll recovery. Now, I just bought this one. I haven't tried it out yet. This one looks cool. It's basically, when falling, press a button, don't get hurt. Press B when near the ground to roll.
Well done. Keep practicing, and you'll be unstoppable.
With a roll recovery, yeah, you move faster, get back on your feet right away, and don't take damage, or reduce damage, or something. Not totally clear when to press B, but the window appears to be quite wide, judging by that one test just now.
Come for some practice?
Yes, I have come for some practice. I've come for practice in double air assassination. This one is slightly less finicky than normal double assassination, not because the controls and targeting are any better, but simply because to do air assassinations in the first place, you basically have to be in a position, like I am, where you can kind of spend some time waiting and lining up a proper shot.
Bravo. Bravissimo.
Consider yourselves assassinated. Are they... Nope. Wow, this thing is being quite judgmental. It's true that I didn't follow the instructions there. I didn't have them both read. Wait, what? That time I did. I could have sworn they were red. Let me just try that again right at the start. Look, they're red. They're red. Oh.
Excellent.
Banging their heads together. I guess what happened was while I was jumping and or activating the controls before, they went red and orange. Finicky. 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 It's dumb. Okay, please move near each other. Highlight both guards at the same time. Yeah, that's the difficult bit. How do I do that? Okay, they're just kind of random.
Excellent.
Unless I'm...
Luck for this.
Unless I'm missing something about how highlighting works.
Well done. Keep practicing, and you'll be unstoppable.
Bye. Okay, there's double air assassination. Is there any more training available for me to do? I am uncertain.
Shall we spar?
Nope. However, let's remedy that. I have 9 sync points here. That's enough to buy a new skill. Except, I don't want any. Group healing, who cares, not doing co-op very much, also I can't afford it. Stealth, communal sense, the ability to share equal vision with allied players. Well, that is very much a niche thing. Assassin Cache. Allows you and allies to recover bombs and other consumables. Actually, that could be useful even in single player, but it costs 10 sync points. Money pouch costs 2, but do I really want to throw my money away? I kind of don't. I have smoke bombs. Melee, I've got one-handed weapon master and staggering strike. The others are for... Oh, and you can't get grand execution yet. What I'll do, just in order to further waste time with tutorials, is I will buy long weapon master here. Because I do like the idea of using long weapons at times. Yo. Train me.
After you.
Got you, outlaw!
Yep, that was pretty strong. Wow, okay. I guess a strong attack is actually kind of cool. with a long weapon.
Bravo. Bravissimo.
That's considerably more effective than the one-handed weapon strong attack. Maybe I should be using polearms more often.
Revolutionary!
Each group of them seems to be slightly tougher than the last. Yeah, if I save up some money, I might buy a powerful long weapon and go for it. Because this is effectively brutal, by which I mean that it is brutal in an effective manner.
Keep practicing, and you'll be unstoppable.
Look at my mask. Look at my mask. Keep buying clothes and I'll be unstoppable. Okay, thanks for suffering through that. See you around.